Okay, folks, showbiz news. Again, not much happening today at all. Man, it's early on in the year. I'll give you a bit of information you might not know in a minute, but the only two subjects I'm going to cover today, one of them is something or somebody I'm not that bothered about, I don't particularly like, and one of them I loved. The one I don't particularly like is LORRAINE. Yeah, she's in the news again. She was just today. They mentioned it again today. Do you know last year she's got her own show? She fronts her own show. It's called LORRAINE. LORRAINE, don't even use a second name. LORRAINE, that's all we use. She never even made 50% of the appearances last year on the show. She had people covering for her more than 50% of all the shows last year. She's on a good number, isn't she? Unbelievable. First proper day back, because yesterday was an highlight show. She didn't even turn up today. Someone else presented yet again. I don't know. Talk about money for old rope. Right, I've got a question for you. If you've not read my paper, you might not know this. What's 50 years old today? Think TV. Think TV Gold. Think one of the best series ever made. 50 years old today. Honestly, 50 years old. Do you not know? I'll give you another clue. 4 series. Only 4 series. I'll even tell you how many episodes I remember. 53. Have you got it yet? No? I'm going to give you another clue. I'm not going to give you many. I'll give you 2 more. I'll have to. They made 2 films of it. 2 films. Right. This is the last clue. They made a 3rd film. It was a remake a good few years later. It was absolutely crap. I seen it. Hoped for a lot. Didn't expect a lot. I was proved right. It was terrible. And old Ray was in it. Old Ray Winston. I quite like Ray. Quite like him. It was rubbish. You've got it now, haven't you? Of course you'd have. The Sweeney. Oh, the Sweeney. I loved the Sweeney. Absolutely loved it. Funnily enough, about a year? Maybe early last year. Maybe back end of the year before. In the last 18 months anyway. I watched them all. They're always on ITV3 or ITV4. I watched it one day and I thought, right, I'm going to watch every series. I downloaded them all on Sky, watched every single one. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. Still stands up today. John Thaw, brilliant as Regan. I absolutely love the character. Fantastic. Old George is his sidekick. No problem with George either. Old Waterman, great. Really enjoyed it. Best line always, without a shadow of a doubt. We're the Sweeney son and we've not had our dinner. Loved it, that one. That's gone down one of the all-time great lines. Loved the Sweeney. Thought it was absolutely brilliant. Now, they often say they don't make them like that anymore. Well, in this instance, they certainly don't. In fact, as I was reading on later, I think the Sweeney, 50 years old today, to the day, and I think Zebka is either 70 or 75 years old, again, to the day. There's 2 classics, aren't they, eh? 2 absolute classics. I've told you now, anyway, that's all. Nothing else for you on the old showbiz front, folks. Nothing else. But we're finishing on a high note with the Sweeney. Belting stuff.